Hi, my name is Selena, and I'm going to be doing a informative speech on gun control and everything that falls behind it. Guns carry such a bad reputation, especially in today's day and age in America, and I feel as if individuals should know the proper care and certain information that can help them understand how important gun control and gun safety is. Everything that happens with weapons can happen anytime, any place, anywhere in the world. And of course, other places have taken measures to get rid of guns, and we've noticed drops with school shootings and other harmful instances. But here in the United States, guns are something a lot of people argue back and forth with. So I am just here to inform you on some ways that you can learn your rights and special gun laws that we carry in Connecticut. From suicides to school shootings to mass shootings, they're going to happen whether the person has proper gun laws or if they even have a proper gun license. The case of gun control by Ryan really spoke to me because he's informing that no matter what side of party you're on, no matter what you believe in as your rights, guns at the end of the day are used to save people and to protect individuals, and that's what I'm going to be touching on today. As a family of that owns guns, we are definitely in tune with our state's rules. But just in case you're not, let me tell you a little bit about them. Is your family educated on gun laws and what you can and cannot have in your home? Do you know your state's laws? Do you know your rights as a gun owner? A lot of people tend not to know that. For example, let's play a little scenario. Let's say that your house is getting robbed and all of a sudden you have a gun and it's in a safe and it's not loaded, but that safe isn't bolted to the floor, and that robber decides, hey, you know what, I can't get in the safe, I'm gonna take the safe. They take the safe, later on end up opening it using your gun. Who gets charged? You. It's so important to understand your rights and wrongs as gun owners and knowing what protects you and what can't protect you. Having gun insurance is something that is very, very important. The USCCA is someone who offers great insurance and it protects you to the fullest. It will provide any type of help you need. God forbid you're put into a situation that you did have to use your firearm. A lot of people think, oh, I have a gun, someone's breaking into my house, I shoot. Technically, that's not the case, and you should really learn your rights. A lot of places who do pistol permit classes offer these classes, knowing your rights as a gun owner, knowing your rights when you're out in public, knowing your rights as a woman. And when I say knowing your rights as a woman, women need to learn how to self-defend themselves properly while carrying a firearm, because in all honesty, we can be overpowered easily by a man, so we should be able to defend ourselves to the fullest of our degrees. Now, using the gun buyback program can be a way that can help with gun control and gun safety. What the gun buyback plan is, people can take illegal guns or guns who are not registered, people who don't have gun licenses, bring them to a certain location, and the guns get disposed of, no questions asked. Sometimes they offer cash for this, sometimes they'll give gift cards, but in a lot of areas they've seen that gun violence has gone down with this happening. Plus, it's a huge help on the community and it helps bring awareness to guns. Mental health evaluations are very, very important. If you have any type of record, any type of mental health record, if your name pops up at any type of way in the system, you cannot get a gun license. No, I understand that does not mean you can't get your hands on a gun, but it's not as easy to get your hands on a gun. Expanded background checks for guns being purchased, and being purchased the type of gun that you are. Meaning, if you're purchasing a specific gun and they know it's a heavy duty gun, it's not really used for recreational play or anything like that, or for safety, red flags. If you're under a certain age, you should not be able to buy certain. It's a red flag. It gets looked at. And now I feel like with all the mass shootings that are going on, it's getting looked at even more. Expanded gun background checks have been risen up to 80 to 90% in a support poll. Gun Control Explained in the New York Times goes into such deep detail as to how Americans feel when it comes to the lack of support that they feel gun control is being held. But then you have specific individuals stepping forward saying the things that they're doing, which I had just mentioned. Firearms have been around since the 1300s. It's a growth and learning process, such as everything else throughout the world. It's not something that people are going to learn overnight. And it's sad to say that something so vulnerable and something so dangerous can be easily mistaken as a toy to some individuals, or something so easy for someone to just lash out with. But knowing the right and the wrongs and the red flags for the gun control, and taking individuals in and saying, hey, you know what? Let's do a mental health eval. You've had your gun license for a few years. Let's do some wellness checks. 4 in 10 U.S. adults in the same home have a gun. Out of those 4 in 10 adults, 30% own one. 40% use them to hunt, 11% use them for sport, 6% are as a family heirloom, and 5% is used in a line of work, per the research of pewresearch.com. Being educated with guns is very, very important. Firearms are not a toy. It's something that needs to be known and is very important in today's age. It takes education and safety to be able to own a firearm. You have to remember, they are not toys, and these are people's lives. So make sure you're educated. Thank you.